Have you looked at self-improvement content lately? What the hell is going on? Why is it either boring or borderline toxic? No, I'm not putting my phone in a drawer. No, I'm not waking up at 5 a.m. to run shirtless into the sunrise. And no, I'm not going to tell you to touch grass like it's a universal cure for modern existence. And could you guys please be a little less serious? Like, this is not a funeral. If your entire personality is hustle harder or delete every app and meditate for 6 hours, this video is probably going to annoy you. Good, that's the point. Because something is deeply wrong with modern self-improvement. And if you're an internet person, a nerd, a tech addict, a memer, or a Reddit gremlin with ambition, it probably won't work for you. Here comes self-improvement for people who didn't uninstall the internet, know what humor is, and still want their life to actually improve. Welcome to the ToasterBotnet. I survived chaos, built systems, now I'm optimizing reality. This is not a how-to list. This is not a morning routine. This is not 10 habits of high performers, and I'm not your guru. I'm a random internet addict who got tired of his life being on fire. And yes, this video is polarizing on purpose, because if you try to appeal to everyone in self-improvement, you end up saying nothing. So today I want to talk about what's broken in modern self-improvement and self-help content, why it fails average internet-brained humans, and what I'm doing differently instead. Modern self-improvement has two dominant flavors. Flavor one, hustle culture, grind set, gym bros, red pill, manosphere nonsense. Suffering as a personality, discipline as moral virtue, and if you're exhausted, you're doing it right. Flavor two, dry, sterile productivity content. Bullet journals, gratitude journals, mindfulness routines, color-coded calendars, calm piano music, and a soft voice telling you to be intentional. You know, the normie stuff. Both of these assume the same thing, that you're a normal, offline-leaning human who just needs more willpower and doesn't know what fun is. One in the toxic way and the other in the boring way. But here's the problem. Some of us grew up online, we think in tabs, we live in feeds, we breathe memes, and we love the intertubes. Our brains are already half externalized into machines. Telling those people to just disconnect is like telling a fish to stop being wet. Modern self-help has evolved into a massive, unregulated industry that often prioritizes profit over genuine psychological well-being and is completely out of touch. So self-help content often feels like it's stuck between mind-numbingly dull and actively harmful. And the biggest lie in self-improvement is that seriousness equals effectiveness. That if you're not miserable, it doesn't count. And that fun invalidates progress, that irony means you're not committed. Yes, they are not saying that directly, but have you looked at the content lately? They are all repeating the same tropes. They all make a very serious face and they are all very, very serious, successful people. Did you people forget how to make jokes? What about the memes? No hard feelings here. I love some of the concepts, but why does self-help need to be this lame? Seriously? That's nonsense. You don't need to be boring to improve your life. You don't need to cosplay discipline. You don't need to demonize technology like it personally ruined your childhood. Technology didn't break you. Bad defaults did. The phone is not the enemy. Unstructured attention is. If put the phone away was enough, half the internet wouldn't be stuck in cycles of burnout and guilt. You don't need less tech. You need better interfaces with your own life. And you need to lighten up. Okay, let me make this more concrete. I was at rock bottom, not metaphorically rock bottom, real ugly, barely functioning rock bottom. Modern self-help advice didn't help me that much. It wasn't made for people like me, dorky, online, tech-brained, overwhelmed by life but overstimulated by the internet kinda. every time someone said just simplify or just disconnect, my life got basically just harder. Because avoiding technology meant losing the one thing that actually helped me organize reality. What changed everything wasn't discipline, it was offloading cognition. Offloading cognition. Explained simply, writing everything down, letting systems remember things so my brain didn't have to, automating decisions, reducing friction instead of adding rules. Technology didn't distract me from my life, it gave me one. I didn't stop being terminally online, I just stopped letting chaos run the show. That's when every dimension of my life started to improve. Mental health, finances, structure, follow through. Not because I became tougher, but because I became smarter about how I use the tools. Self-improvement is still stuck in personality worship. Charisma, aesthetics, gym montages, morning routines as identity anchors. That might work for some people and work for now, but automation is eating tasks. AI is eating cognitive labor, and the next frontier isn't discipline, it's cognitive literacy. Knowing what to outsource, knowing what to automate, knowing how to think with machines instead of fighting them, and knowing how to organize and design your life. And why does everything have to be so serious and boring? Let's put fun, irony, and absurdity into self-improvement. And memes, a lot of memes, because humor lowers resistance. Let's have fun building systems, because systems beat motivation every time. Let's engineer our lives to maximize output, minimize effort, and automate the boring parts so we can be lazy on purpose. Productivity isn't about squeezing 16 hours of work into your day, it's about building systems so you can stop thinking about work when you're done and go live your damn life and click some Reddit. And productivity is not about working harder for your boss, it's about reclaiming your time so you can do what actually matters to you. So my solution is basically memes. I believe it's the solution to everything. This is self-improvement for people caught between overstimulation and ambition. The Ironic Self-Improver. So here's the thesis. Hustle culture is done, monk mode minimalism isn't the future either, and we need to spice things up a bit by inducing some memes. The era of the Ironic Self-Improver is here. Not a guru, not a monk, just a dog using some tools to survive modern, complex reality. If that resonates with you, you're in the right place. If it doesn't, that's fine. There's plenty of grass outside, go touch some. Subscribe if you want productivity tips from someone who is also terminally online. ToasterBotnet out.